What's one of the biggest killers of small and medium businesses? It's not a lack of sales. It's not poor customer service. It's too many ongoing costs. That's right, excessive leases, unnecessary overheads, and bloated expenses can strangle your business before it even has a chance to thrive. I'm Phil Badura, your Action Coach of Business Steps. Welcome back to our series on the top 20 mistakes business owners make that can kill their business. Today, we're diving into mistake number 12, too many ongoing costs. Now, let me ask you this. Are you paying for things that aren't actually driving your business forward? Whether it's an expensive lease, unnecessary software subscriptions, or an overstaffed back office. Ongoing costs can silently drain your cash flow and strangle your growth. This one's a silent killer because, unlike a sudden drop in revenue, cost creep happens slowly. A few extra expenses here, an unnecessary upgrade there. Before you know it, your profits are gone. In this session, I'm going to show you how to trim the fat, make smarter financial choices, and structure your team for maximum profitability. Let's get started. One of the biggest killers of small and medium businesses is excessive ongoing costs. It's not that big one-off purchase that gets you. It's the drip, drip, drip of recurring expenses that add up over time. I've seen business owners lock themselves into expensive office leases, fleet contracts, and staffing structures that don't make financial sense. And once you're locked in, those costs become a weight around your neck, making it harder to invest in growth. Think about it. Do you really need a fancy office with brand new furniture? Or would a well-designed space with second-hand desks and a flexible lease free up capital for marketing and hiring the right people? Small adjustments today could mean massive profits tomorrow. Here's the harsh reality. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. I've seen businesses with incredible sales numbers still struggling to stay afloat. Why? Because their costs are eating them alive. So let's break down the 3 biggest cost traps that can sabotage your business and how to avoid them. Instead of locking yourself into a lease you can't afford, consider co-working spaces, subleasing, or even remote work options. Do you need that office furniture? Used furniture and smart setups will serve you just as well as brand new high-end ones. Question every expense. Does it bring real value or is it just an ego boost? The businesses that win are the ones that keep their costs lean without sacrificing quality. Financial prudence isn't about being cheap. It's about being smart. Ask yourself, do these expenses help me grow my business? Are they improving my team's efficiency or my customer experience? Are they just a want or a need? Cut back on unnecessary costs and focus on what truly drives your profitability. For example, I work with a business owner who is spending thousands per month on premium office space. We restructured their operations, moved them to a flexible co-working model, and within a year, they had 20% more cash flow to reinvest in sales and marketing. That's the power of smart spending. Here's another mistake I see way too often. Business owners overhire in operations before they have the sales to support it. Your business thrives on revenue. That means you need a strong sales force supported by efficient operations and marketing. If your overhead is eating up your profits, it's time to rethink your team structure. Instead of loading up on admin staff, invest in more sales-driven roles. When your revenue grows, then you can scale up operations to match it, not the other way around. Let's talk about a hard truth. Many businesses fail not because they don't have enough staff, but because they have too many in the wrong places. If you're overloaded with admin staff but struggling in sales, you're out of balance. If operations are bloated but you don't have a strong marketing pipeline, you're burning cash. Now here's the formula. Invest more in sales and marketing. Without them, there's no revenue. And without revenue, there isn't a business. Keep operations lean and efficient. Support sales, but don't overdo it. A well-balanced team is a profitable team. If you don't align sales, marketing, and operations properly, you're throwing money away. Now, let's talk about the sneaky expenses. You know, those small costs that don't seem like a big deal. However, they do add up. Things like software you barely use but still pay for every month. Subscriptions that you forgot about. Business lunches and unnecessary travel. Individually, they seem harmless, but combined, they're eating away at your cash flow. So, what's the action step? Do a cost audit today. So, it's time for some real talk. Are you spending on things that don't directly contribute to revenue? Do you have the right balance between sales, marketing, and operations? Could you cut 10 to 20% of your ongoing costs today without hurting your business? Now, here's my challenge to you. Take a hard look at your expenses this week. Find at least three ongoing costs you can either cut, renegotiate, or make more efficient. And if you need a fresh set of eyes on your business finances, let's talk. Schedule a free strategy session with me at ActionCOACH Business Steps. I'll help you build a lean, profitable business that works for you, not against you. Click on the link below and book your session now. See you in the next episode. This is Phil Badura, turning business dreams into reality.